everyone, this is Lindy.
And I'm Russell.
From Love, Create, Celebrate. Welcome back to our channel. This is episode 3 of our Playhouse build. If you have not subscribed to our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more DIY and home renovation videos.
We are doing this project as part of the Jeffrey Court All-Star Challenge. So in this challenge, we're against 7 other awesome DIY bloggers, and we're all renovating some kind of space. In our case, we're building a playhouse.
It's very exciting and we need your help to win. It's entirely based on fan votes, so if you like what we're doing, if you enjoy these videos, if you like seeing our renovations and DIYs, please consider casting a vote for us. You can vote once a day and we would love you even to just vote once.
Yeah, all that help, it definitely makes a difference at the end. Lindy will put the link below.
The link will be in the description. Please tap that link and cast your vote for us.
This post was sponsored by DAP Canada, and they supplied all the products for sealing the windows, insulating the spray foam, and caulking and putty for this project.
So we will show you all those products in the video and a link to them below.
So quick recap, week 1 we went over the design plans where we kind of came up with the concept and our vision for what the ultimate playhouse should look like. Week 2 we got the frame built, we got the walls done, and
we raised it up,
put screw piles in and then raised it up. Week 3 we get some cool eye candy. We got siding on, we got some windows in.
And we're finally sealing up this bad boy. So where we live in northern Canada, it's winter a significant amount of the year. We don't have that many weeks of really warm weather, so we thought if we were gonna go to all of this effort to build this enormous, amazing playhouse, we really wanted to be able to use it for more than 2 months. So we decided sealing it up, actually sealing it like a house, would be the best way to get the best use out of it and even hopefully allow us to use it through the winter too.
This is actually, this playhouse is actually probably weatherproof better than our actual house.
So we had 2 different types of windows that we wanted to seal up. The first was some windows that we got secondhand from the Restore, Habitat for Humanity Restore, and Facebook Marketplace. So we wanted to use those windows.
Here I have to take the 2 pieces out just because I want to paint, the screen will come out, and I want to paint this whole frame so that it all looks black in case it's partly open. Just these faces will get painted black here.
And the second is some windows that we custom built. Because of the size and shape and where we wanted the windows, they kind of had to be made to fit the space. So Russell got busy building the frames for those.
So we built the frames out of 1x6 and plexiglass, and then a little bit of scrap wood to do the trim to kind of hold the plexiglass in place. We use the DAP Silicone Ultra sealant, window and door sealant. There's 2 versions that we had. We had a white and we had a transparent. I used the white for in behind the windows when we actually put it against the house to kind of seal the perimeter. And I used the transparent for when I set the plexiglass into the window. So they're wood window casings, and then I put plexiglass in, and then it's all sealed in with the DAP silicone, outside weather resistant, or windows, doors and siding silicone ultra. Anyways, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a whole bunch around the frame, and then I'll push it in place, and then I'll go inside and put some screws in on the casing, make sure it's level, and then we're good to go. Doesn't fit. Just kidding. Like a glove. So these bad boys are weather tight now. We did a water test and nothing's getting through.
No water getting into that playhouse. We showed the door that we built last week, custom built little door for the playhouse, and we already sealed that, but we did it in the same way, using the same silicone ultra in clear to seal the plexiglass in.
Into the frame, yeah. Before we did the insulation, we wanted to do electrical. We wanted to have a couple outlets just for lamps or fans, and then we also wanted lighting inside and out. Lindy also wanted to do Christmas lights.
We needed an outlet on the outside of the house because I really wanted to be able to hook Christmas lights up eventually and light the roof line of the playhouse.
Yeah. All the necessities of the ultimate playhouse.
So important.
I have never wired a new house. I've always done wiring jobs where I get to see the box, I reverse engineer it in my head, or I take a picture and then I put it back. So for this, I mean, maybe I could have figured it out, but luckily I have an awesome friend. He's actually one of my good high school buddies, and he's an electrician, so he helped do all the rough end and get the panel and plugs all set. So he was a lifesaver. What we did in the evening would have taken me half a week, probably.
Yeah.
With that all done, we even have a 3-way switch in here so they can turn off the lights, the main lights, when they're in their bed area.
It's a pretty fancy playhouse.
Yeah. We have pot lights underneath it that shine over the sandbox area, because how do you play in the sandbox at night without lights?
You can't. Can't.
With the electrical complete, then we could move on to insulation.
We are in the playhouse. We're finally moving to the interior.
Yeah, outside is 95 or 99% done, whatever you consider bracing not done to be as minus a percentage.
It's very confusing. The exterior's pretty much done.
Pretty much done. That's
Russell's in this ridiculous suit.
sexy suit.
Sexy and ridiculous. We're getting ready to do spray foam tonight.
So we were lucky enough to team up with DAP Canada. They sent us their System 200 kit to spray our playhouse, and then they also sent us some of their window and door foam.
Another product that DAP has is a spray foam for around windows and doors. The traditional spray foam, if you were to spray that in between the jamb, like your door jamb and your frame structure, or between your windows and the frame of your house, you can actually warp your frames and cause them not to open or close as it expands. So DAP has an awesome product. It's a no warp spray foam, and we use that to airtight all the little gaps between the windows and then the frame of the house. So this bad boy is airtight.
And that went in really easily. It was kind of fun to do.
Yeah. So with the doors and windows all set, we moved on to insulation. For insulation, we use the DAP Spray and Foam 200 system kit for a bunch of the hard to get places, especially in the rafters. We had in between the kind of soffit area and our area inside the house, I wanted to spray foam that and to get it all sealed up. So we used that kit in there.
And the spray foam was way faster
than the insulation bats.
Yeah, so really happy that we did that for those parts.
You might notice in some of the photos that we filled the cavities with spray foam. We found out later on that you're actually not supposed to do this. In our case, because we're doing a playhouse, it wasn't a big deal. But if you're using it in your home, you can use it in areas like your rim joists. You can do it in your perimeter areas that could possibly let outside air in. You can use it around electrical or HVAC or plumbing areas where you might have airflow between cold and hot or outside and inside, this is a perfect application for the spray foam. Once we had all the insulation done, we could move on to vapor barrier. We did vapor barrier in the playhouse because we live in northern Canada, and if you have hot inside the house and cold outside the house, it can create condensation. Condensation can create mold issues, so with this it will help hold the humidity where it needs to if we use a space heater in this thing in the winter. Probably not a big issue, but it's done now, so yeah, that's why we vapor barrier our playhouse.
The other exciting thing that happened this week is our tiles all arrived. So we are putting tile on the floor of the playhouse.
The main floor.
And behind the mini kitchen that we're putting in. So it's like a little backsplash.
Well, you need to have a tile backsplash to code, I think, for
you
a
do,
kitchen.
for a kitchen.
So.
I am in my office. We got all of our tile delivered today, so I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I already unraveled it, so forgive me. Look at this. This is like mini subway tiles. So it's actually on a mat, so it's easier to put up. But we are putting this up behind the mini kitchen that we're putting up. So it's gonna have this like black tiled backsplash, and I'm super excited about it. And then, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's gonna make this kind of pattern all over the floor. So it'll be here and here. And this is the floor tile. So the entire floor of the playhouse will have this mini hexagon mat design. And I am so excited about it. If there's ever a place you can put like a bold pattern, I think a Kids Playhouse counts. So they are probably the luckiest kids in the world, and they're getting fun tile on the floor. The other thing we did, the last thing we had to do on the exterior of the house was put up all the siding. The siding was really exciting because it finally it finished off the exterior.
Yeah, it changed the whole look of the playhouse again. It really polished it.
Oh, it looks so good. We did a gray, the deepest gray we could find in what they call a board and batten vertical siding. So we put that up on most of the sides and part of the front.
Yeah. And
then on the other little jut out section of the front, I wanted to give a little bit of a different look, and I wanted the contrast of a kind of wood-ish looking siding. So I picked this nice brown siding, and we put that one on horizontally.
Yeah, it looked really good. Both products were super easy to use, and actually, yeah, it worked really well. We actually made up time in our schedule with both those.
Yeah, putting them in took less time than we thought, which is good because we're running out of time.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you haven't seen what the front looks like, and there's a reason, because it looks awesome.
We're gonna be the worst people ever and not show you the full exterior yet.
Until it's all done.
Because we want it to be part of the huge reveal. It's such a big reveal to see the whole outside put together.
Yeah, the wow factor.
The wow factor. So we're gonna just show you a few sneak peeks, and hopefully it gives you a good idea of what it's gonna look like. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a sneak peek at the tile and the exterior. The place is all sealed up. It's gonna be a really exciting final couple weeks. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below. And as always, hit the bell so you can be notified of more great DIY and home renovation videos.
Thanks again, guys, for watching. We also love hearing your comments, so put them below. We definitely will try and get back to you guys if you put any kind of questions in.
And if you didn't get a chance to vote yet, don't forget to go to the description box and vote for our playhouse. Thanks for watching!